Alright guys, so Dokkan continues to do everything right lately. We got the Kid Goku Dokkan Fest banner. You know, we got a new Roshi who's incredible. We already did a video on him. And then also on the banner is this brand new Demon King Piccolo. So let's go ahead and we'll rainbow him. And then we're going to go ahead and awaken him and take him into an event. Now, one thing I really like about this King Piccolo is, as an SSR, he's old Demon King Piccolo. Then when we awaken him, he becomes a young Demon King Piccolo. So both versions are pretty good, right? The Namekian category, one of the weakest in the game, so I really like that they made it, very, very reasonable to now get, like, at least a new strong unit for that, right? With this, young Demon King Piccolo here. And then, of course, the old one, he'll also be pretty good over there. So he's on a few category teams. Of course, he's on the new Kid Goku team. I think we're going to go ahead, we'll check him out. I'm also going to go ahead and toss his SSR on the team as well, because I do actually have a copy of his SSR down here, the old King Piccolo. The only thing is, I only managed to get one dupe for him. Crazy that, I did all those stones. I pulled 15 copies of Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, 500 copies of Physical Vegito. It is a shame because this is the guy I wouldn't have mind, pulling 500 extra copies of. But we'll go ahead and test both of them out together and see how good they can be on, the couple of category teams that they're on. Alright guys, so we are over here on Kid Goku's team, the Boyhood Saga and the Childhood Warriors team. And then here we have the old Demon King Piccolo. I guess, really, the main part of this showcase is going to be for the young Demon King Piccolo, obviously the guy we have rainbowed, but, I figured this might be a decent chance to get a look at his SSR as well. I probably won't use him too often moving forward until I get him rainbowed. It's just, something I do. Okay, so he's taking a lot of damage there, and he's only down at about 400,000 attack, and this is a new super attack, by the way, not bad. He does lower attack right there. Now, the young Demon King Piccolo, or excuse me, the old Demon King Piccolo, the one we just saw super, he's still good, right? Like, he lowers attack on super attack. He gets a 150% attack buff at the start of turn. He gets 80% defense. He's a capable unit, right? Like, both of them are quite good. And then the young Demon King Piccolo is able to get a 200% attack buff at the start of turn. Now, if you guys watched the video I did, which talked in detail about how LRB Pan's active skill works, then that means that I believe LRB Pan would give young King Piccolo basically about a 100% attack buff from her active skill. So that's going to be very interesting to see, just exactly how much extra damage we'll be able to go ahead and grab from LRB Pan for the young King Piccolos, right? And again, I do think adding the King Piccolo into the game was very important for that Namekian category. I'm sort of like, I think I might do a video talking about what Saiyan Day could be. And I've really, I mean, I guess I'll spoil a little bit of it right here, but I'm really thinking they'll go back to the Tournament of Power for the second year in a row. Because if you guys remember Saiyan Day last year, they released Caulifla and Kale's Dokkan Awakenings. Kefla got her Dokkan Awakening. Jiren came out. UI Goku got his Dokkan Awakening. Then all the God Gokus got their Awakenings. Kabe got his Awakening. All those cards were Saiyan Day last year. Like, look, that's a ridiculous amount, right? So I really could see, like, maybe like Evolution Blue Vegeta could be a new Dokkan Fest unit, or like a new, UI Goku. We could get the Universe 6 Namekians. Maybe we can get a new base form Kefla, who's like a support type unit for Universe 6 category or something like that. Or the Fusion, or not the Fusion category, but the Patara. Like, that Tournament of Power had like 100 million characters in it. There's a lot for them to do in that arc still. So, okay, so we actually want to get King Piccolo in the middle right here, because, the young King Piccolo is decent, but I keep calling the SSR young King Piccolo when that's the old one. The young King Piccolo is the TUR, so he has Fierce Battle, which he'll share with Kid Goku. But they do share a good number of attack links, both of the King Piccolos. The old one does not have Thirst for Conquest or Fierce Battle, which are two attack links that the young King Piccolo has, right? Thirst for Conquest is not really a link we'll be able to activate on this team. Ooh, that's a lot of damage we took. Okay, so 1.7 million right away here with no support type unit. That's pretty good. That's not bad. You know, that's very good for a banner unit. And then he greatly lowers attack on super attack too, which is a very, very valuable ability. So that, you know, that's going to cost us. Are we going to... we could potentially, because I keep letting that King Piccolo get hit, you know, we could potentially see an active skill here. That would be very, very good. I would love to get Kid Goku's active skill in one time before we finish up. But I think this team is quite good. You know, Kid Goku's childhood plus Young Warriors team. I do think, is it like one of the top, you know, 5 teams or something like that? I don't know. Probably not. But LR Kid Goku and Arale, you know, obviously is a huge buff to the team. But I do still think this team needs a little bit more before it could be considered one of the best teams in the game. Just because, you know, some of the units do link a little bit wonky, right? Like, I want to test it out some more, but I do think a little bit more needs to be added. So, okay. So here we go. This will be LRB Pan's active skill with, you know, King Piccolo having that 200% attack buff. Also, because, you know, he's getting a 170% buff from Kid Goku because he's part of the childhood saga, right? So this is going to be an extreme amount of damage from young King Piccolo right here. Let's see what he's able to do. And he gets up to 2.1 million. I will take that as just a banner unit. They've done a great job recently in making units like this incredibly good. Just a normal unit on the banner, not a Dokkan Fest exclusive, not an LR. Only 72k right there. That's from greatly lowering Vegito's attack. That helps out. Then this old King Piccolo, I think he should be able to get above 1 million once he's rainbowed. So again, he'll be very, very decent. I feel like they could eventually give us like a transforming King Piccolo. I mean, he doesn't really transform, but he does, you know, make a wish to Shenron to make him younger. See that? Okay, so here's the thing. They could do the transformation mechanic for characters like a Saiyan, right, who just transforms. But for like King Piccolo, they could make that an active skill. So after 3 turns, you can activate old Demon King Piccolo's active skill and he'll make a wish to Shenron to become young again. That would be sick. That is how they can incorporate active skills and the transformation mechanic together, right? Because that's not just like a normal transformation, right? Like he actually makes a wish to Shenron and he becomes young again. So like that would be fantastic. That of course would, you know, further buff the Namekian category, further buff, you know, the Childhood Saga category, Revived Warriors, all those teams. So we'll see what they decide to end up doing, but oh, he completely, see, Kid Goku, man, he is great offensively and defensively. To completely tank that, yes, I'm quite pleased with this team and with these new units. You know, there's a reason this Kid Goku was able to get Dokkan to #1 in the App Store. There is a reason. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we finished off Vegito Blue. Now let's go ahead and take a look at King Piccolo over on the Revived Warrior team, which is another team. He may be able to get higher attack over there. No, actually, he probably definitely won't. Linked up with the King Piccolo. I don't know, actually, on the Revived Warrior team, King Piccolo would probably be best linked up with a different unit. That would be it. We'll see. Alright, guys, so here we are with, I think, what is probably most definitely King Piccolo's best rotation. He's going to be able to break the number we got even with LRB Pan over here, just because he'll be a little bit better optimized with his links, right? So we're able to get Thirst for Conquest and Nightmare, so that's 25% from Metal Cooler, plus Metal Cooler gives 30% attack. Then we're able to get Fierce Battle, 15% attack, plus the 50% from Physical Kid Boost passive. That will definitely bring King Piccolo to his best. He also has Guidance of the Dragon Balls, which we don't have active, but there's no Guidance of the Dragon Ball unit that I think would give as much of a buff. Like, it wouldn't add more damage than this rotation we're going to get right here. King Piccolo doesn't have Big Bad Bosses, so we don't have to worry about taking damage here, you know, to activate that attack link. This is going to be a pretty good rotation. Plus, King Piccolo is also a special unit for this event, so he's going to do, I don't know, he's probably going to crit for like 5 million on Kid Goku or something like that, so that's going to be very, very interesting. Wow, Metal Cooler almost up to 1 million, pretty good. And King Piccolo, is at 2.19. Okay, so actually just barely above LRB Pan. So, okay. That's interesting to see. And yeah, he does 6 million. I mean, that's literally, we just did exactly what happened in the anime. Like, Piccolo does that attack. It destroys the entire area, which, as we can see, we go to the wasteland. So that was pretty cool. We completely emulated the anime. Goku is able to survive that attack, by the way. And he uses the Nimbus to sort of help him out after that. But, alright, so there was Demon King Piccolo. Certainly a fearsome unit. Definitely when Super Battle Road opens up in a few hours, I'm going to take all the new units in the Super Battle Road. So LR Kid Goku and Arale. We got the young Demon King Piccolo, the Dokkan Fest Goku, as well as Master Roshi. I'm going to take all of them into Super Battle Road, and we'll see how strong they can be. I think all 4 of them are going to be exceptional in category Super Battle Road stages. But I think of the 4... I think only Demon King Piccolo is actually on a category right now, like an actual category stage, right? The rest will have to show off in the super stage. But again, all of these categories like, you know, Movie Heroes, Dragon Ball Seekers, stuff like that are probably very soon going to get new Super Battle Road stages. Like, I am so ecstatic to see the new Super Battle Road stages. That's going to be the best. But alright, let's go ahead and finish up by taking a look at how good this young Demon King Piccolo is. Alright, so this is King of the Evil World, Demon King Piccolo. His leader skill is the Childhood Saga category key 3, HP attack and defense 120%, and then Extreme STR key 3 and stats of 90%. So a very good leader skill potentially for Dokkan Battlefield. His super attack is the Explosive Demon Flash, which does supreme damage and greatly lowers attack, so that could be useful. His passive skill, True Frightening Strength, is a 100% defensive buff at the start of turn, and then he gets 3 key and 200% attack for 5 turns from the start of turn, and then after the 6th turn, it becomes key 2 and 120% attack. So his passive is beautiful. Very rarely, I think, are you going to get very far past 6 turns. So he's going to have that maximum attack strength most of the time. He has good defense. He gives himself key. He greatly lowers attack. This guy can do a lot, and he's going to be very good in Super Battle Road. You know, if the Namekian category gets a Super Battle Road stage, this guy is going to be essential. The greatly lowering attack is such a powerful mechanic. Plus having, you know, giving himself key, defense, like they really made him a very, very versatile and good unit. His links are Thirst for Conquest, Demon, Strength and Unity, The Incredible Adventure, Guide into the Dragon Balls, Nightmare, and Fierce Battle. So he's got good links for sure. His 12 key multiplier is 140%. I guess I maybe would have liked to see it a bit higher, but, you know, it's fine. He greatly lowers attack. He's very good. And then he is on 3 category teams as of right now. Of course, he is on the Namekian category team, which I would say probably right now is still... might still be the worst category team that's out there, the Namekian team. He's also over here on the Revived Warrior team. And then last but not least, he is on the Childhood Saga team. So, of course, he fits on the new Dokkan Fest Kid Goku team. So, there we go, guys. There is the young Demon King Piccolo. Him and Kid Goku finally got really, really good cards. Both of them are going to be really useful moving forward. So, Dokkan definitely did a really good thing. So, thanks for watching, guys. Tell me what you think of some of these new units, and I'll catch y'all next time.